A Living World, Part 3. Making his way through the muck, slime, and mucus rain inside the bowels of an enormous creature, Hattori has finally reached his destination. What sort of abominations await our hero as he enters the final battle inside the belly of the beast? Hello everyone, and welcome to the exciting conclusion of the Adventures of Hattori Hanzo, Episode 7, Season 2. Let's rejoin Hattori as he discovers the final clue. Our third and final clue. When the heroes have found the second clue icon in the belly of the beast, they have reached the objective for exploring this other world. Ignore any attacks or encounters listed on the exploration token. Ignore any door or gate icons, as this is the objective room and has no exits. Reveal all growing dread in the stack as normal, and the heroes must face an epic threat. Once all enemies have been defeated, the heroes have successfully completed the mission. We will be facing 3 skin crawlers and 2 threat cards. Oof. First threat card is D3 plus 1 Akaname. 3 Akaname. The second threat card is Parasitic Tentacles. D3 plus 1 Tentacles. 4 tentacles. This is not going to be easy. This does not look survivable. Our growing dread card is Demonic Laughter. A dark and twisted laughter echoes through the halls. It knows why you have come, and that you are already too late. Every hero must make a Spirit 5+ test. 3 for spirits. They're successful. And that's it. Okay. Good. We will start with the skin crawlers. They are a beast enemy, so they do not get creatures of legend, thankfully. They are initiative 3. They do terror 1. They burrow, which means they move through other models and change targets. They have Sticky Mucus. A hero starting their activation adjacent to them is -2 to movement. They are a Parasitic Leech. This enemy gains +1 combat for each remains in play encounter, including passage encounters affecting the map it is currently on. They will gain +1 combat for the Bile Duct encounter. They also have Regeneration 2, healing 2 wounds at the start of each turn. They have 7 for movement. They have a range of 5+, a melee to hit of 4+. They have 1 combat that does 10 damage. They have 2 defense and have 20 health. And they will have the elite ability Spitting Bile. Anytime a skin crawler needs to select a target, roll a d6. On the roll of a 4+, first spits acidic bile at a random hero within range. The damage is a bleeding marker, and they have 2 shots. Next up is the Akaname. They are Demon, Myth, and Fiend. So they do get creatures of legend. So they will be initiative 6. They are leaping, move through other models, and after moving at least 1 space to reach a target, they gain +3 damage on all of their combat hits. They are Filth Licker. They gain +1 combat for each corruption point and mutation the target has. We have none. From the shadows, when attacking from ambush. No, we're not attacking from an ambush, so that's good. They have a 7 for movement. Escape is 4+. They melee 4+, 2 combat that do 2 damage each. 3 for defense and 6 health. And their elite ability will be Dirty Claws. Their combat hits are now +2 damage, so they'll be doing 4 damage. And last, but certainly not least, we have Parasitic Tentacles. Parasitic Tentacles are just like Acidic Tentacles, except they have infection. For each smash hit done to a hero, the hero also takes 1 corruption hit. They spit acid with a range of 8 with 1 shot. Instead of damage, they give a bleeding marker. They move 4. Range is 5+. Melee is 4+. They have 3 combat that do 3 damage each, 2 defense, and 5 health. Their elite ability is 1. They are swift, +2 to initiative. So they will be initiative 5. Here goes nothing. Let's hold back the darkness. Raining Mucus will now stack. You will now have to defend 2 Raining Mucus hits. This will have the Akaname move first. Their movement is 7. They each have 2 combat. They do 5 damage each on this turn. Actually, let's get crazy and overload this warp generator. It doesn't say we have to do it on our turn. Anytime, once per adventure. Discard to overload. Doing a Paradise of Wounds, ignoring defense to every void and demon. So this would affect the Parasitic Tentacles and the Akaname. So a Paradise of Wounds. Let's see how crazy this can get. Overloading the generator. We'll have to roll individually, so this guy, 4 wounds. This guy, also 4 wounds. This one, 3 wounds. And the last Parasitic Tentacle will get 6 wounds. He is dead. This Akaname, 5 wounds. This one, 3 wounds. And the last guy, 6 wounds. He is dead. That was a ridiculously amazing artifact. Don't know how much it's going to help us, but we will take it. Okay, these other 2, however, they each get 2 combat. That will do 7 damage each. They hit on 4+, and they have missed every hit. Fantastic. The Parasitic Tentacles will now move. A movement of 4. Start their activation. They each roll a shot. Forgot about that. Okay. So we're going to take 3 acid spits where we're in range of all of them. They hit on a 5+. And 1 hit. Let's see if we can defend. Defend on 3+. If we fail, let's see if our... Oh, it doesn't do... Let's spend a grip. Alright, we defend. Okay. We each get 3 combat. There's only 2 of them that are adjacent to us. The one is kind of around the corner to us. They hit on a 4+. Oof. We got 2 6s. So they each scored a 6 and 1 hit. Alright. 6s smash through our defense. And we also take a corruption hit. Let's see if our 2, if we can not take any corruption, that'd be great. And we take 1 point of corruption damage. So we know these. Give us 3 damage each. That's 6 damage there. Let's see if we can defend the 1 regular hit. We defend. Give our armor. Help us with any of these wounds. Armor is 5+. We defend against 2. We're going to save Wall of Steel for these big buggers. So we take 4 wounds. Okay. Now the skin crawlers. They have a 7 for movement and they move through other models. There. Here. Gotta do their elite ability here. So the 3 of them need to roll a d6, and on a 4+, they take a ranged attack at us. And none of them. Excellent. This is gnarly. Alright, each have 2 combat that do 10 damage each. There we go. They hit on a 4+. Only 1 hit. I cannot believe that. Oh my god. Let's see if we can defend. I'm sure we can. We defend on a 3+. We do. Fantastic. My god. That was wild. Alright. We take so much going on here with this one. 2 horror hits from the raining mucus, and 3 horror hits from the surrounding skin crawlers. So it's 5 horror hits in total. And we are KO'd from sanity. We use our first revive token. Alright. Gain back to grid. Rolling up 4 combat, hitting on 4+, 2 criticals, 2 misses. Gonna spend a grit and reroll those misses. One more hit. Question is, what do we put our crits into? Even if we put our crits into one of the skin crawlers, we do not have enough to kill them. I feel like that would be a waste. Let's use 1 critical on this Akaname. We need a 3 or higher to kill him. He is dead. Let's put the next critical on this skin crawler. 6 wounds. Then this last regular hit we will put into the Akaname and use our elegant fan. So it will be an even roll. He is dead. I don't want to use sweeping slice yet because we're not surrounded. We'd be wasting it because we can't hit this guy. So we'd only be hitting these 2. And that would drain us of our fury. But we could use Stalwart Advance. Let's spend 2 Fury and use Stalwart Advance. Gives us another combat hit. We do hit. -2 to the roll. 3 more wounds. Hold back to darkness. 3 will fail, giving us a Growing Dread card. Our Growing Dread card is Horrific Dread. The darkness seethes with evil as the shadows all around you begin to take on a nightmarish shape, twisting to form your worst fears. The darkness moves 1 step forward on the depth track. If this moves onto a blood spatter or growing dread space, every hero also takes 2 horror hits that do 2 sanity damage each. Unfortunately, it does not. It just goes to a regular space. The Parasitic Tentacles will go. They will each take their free shot at us. Hitting on 5+. 1 hit. See if we can defend. We do not take any bleeding marker. Any of the other ones can move. This guy can move in, putting him adjacent. He will roll his 3 combat against us. Scoring 1 smash. See if our armor will help. Now 5+, we block 1, taking 2 wounds, and we need to roll a corruption hit. We defend. Skin crawlers will go. Since they have the burrowing, I'm going to say that they move. Put this guy back behind us. Try to make it a little harder for ourselves. This guy will go next to us, and that clears the path for these tentacles to move in on the next turn. See if any of them will spit bile. They will spit bile on a 4+. 1 will. It's a range hit of 5+, 2 shots. And then he missed. They each have 1 combat. Oh, sorry, they each have 2 combat for the remains in play. And they hit on 4+. 3 hits. If we can defend, we defend on a 3+. And we defend all 3 hits. Taking our 2 horror hits for raining mucus and our 3 for the skin crawlers. And we take 1 point of sanity damage. See if we gain grit. We do not. Rolling our 4 combat. 1 crit, 1 hit. We're going to spend our last grit. Two more criticals. That is phenomenal. Alright, so this guy back here has 9 wounds, so let's put 2 criticals directly into him. Almost dead. He's almost dead. Put the next critical into this one. 6 wounds. And the remaining regular hit, we will add our elegant fan to that hit, and we will hit this fellow. Straight roll. 2 more wounds. He is dead. We will We'll spend 4 Fury and do Sweeping Slice. We will do it in this direction, hitting all 3 of them. 2 combat hits each. First we'll roll against this guy. He only needs 2 wounds to be dead. Each of these die will be -1 to the roll. He is dead. Oh, actually, he should have healed 2 wounds at the beginning of the round, which has him at 16 wounds. He's still dead. 2 hits to this guy, -1 to each die. That does nothing. This one gives him 3 more wounds. Actually, I'm going to spend 2 Fury and do Stalwart Advance, since we killed this guy, which will give us 1 more combat hit. But let's save that to the end. Let's do our 2 Sweeping Slice hits on this guy. Again, -1 to the roll. 7 wounds. Alright, so our extra combat for using Stalwart Advance is 1 hit. Let's put it on the one that's wounded more. Maybe -2 to the roll. And nothing. Well, it's worth a shot. Let's hold back the darkness. Now we can recover grit. Unfortunately, Fight for Survival does not give us much else than that inside the belly of the beast. Oh, up to their max grit. Okay. So we get 3 grit. Fantastic. A little better. The Parasitic Tentacles will go. Here. This guy, unfortunately, is still blocked out. Cannot get in there. We'll each take a shot. Hitting on 5+. Neither of them hit. Only one guy is next to us. He will roll his 3 combat. Hitting on 4+. And he misses all 3. This might be our lucky round. Okay. Skin crawlers will heal 2 each. See, this elite rule is anytime they need to change a target. But they're not changing a target because it's just me, so I'm guessing they're not going to, we don't have to roll for the spitting bile. Well, let's do it anyway. Let's add some spice, right? So on a 4+, they spit at us, and neither of them get to. We get 2 combat. Hitting on 4+, they each score 1 hit. See if we defend. We defend on a 3+. And we defend, we are good. Rolling our 2 horror for Mucus Rain and 2 horror for the skin crawlers. We defend all of them. Wow. Our luck is turning around. We're at max grit, so we don't need to roll for that. Rolling our 4 combat. Oof, 1 hit. We'll use a grit. 2 criticals. Excellent. Let's put both criticals into this. Actually, no. Let's do 1 apiece. So, first critical is going on him. 4 wounds. Second critical will go on this guy. Also 4 wounds. We'll use this Elegant Fan with the regular hit on this Parasitic Tentacle. He is dead. We will spend 2 Fury and do Stalwart Advance. Gaining another combat hit. We will use it on this skin crawler here. -2 to the roll. 3 more wounds. We will spend our remaining 4 fury and do sweeping slice in this direction, hitting all 3 for 2 combat hits each, doing +1 damage. First we'll roll on the Parasitic Tentacle. -1 to the roll on each die. 4 wounds, he is dead. 2 on this one. -2 to each die. Sorry, -1 to each die. They are +1. So 9 more wounds. He is dead. Holy cow, I can't believe it. Alright, 2 more hits on this one. -1 to the roll. 5 more wounds. Pull back the darkness. 8 is good. Spend our Mucus Rain, 2 for Mucus Rain, 1 for the skin crawler. Take 1 more point of sanity damage. Going to heal 2 wounds. See if he gets to take a shot at us. He does. Takes 2 shots, hitting on 5+. Both hits. Defend 3+. Take 1 bleeding marker. 1 more bleeding marker, I should say. Rolling his 2 combat against us. Both missed. Wow. I think I rolled for my terror right after I rolled the death track roll, so we don't need to do that. See if we can get a grip back. We do. Rolling our 4 combat. Grid to reroll the 3 misses. 1 critical. And he currently has 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 wounds. 20 wounds to be killed. Where is our critical? 6 wounds. That's it. He's dead. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Hattori is a complete and total badass. Alright. For our reward, each hero gains 25 XP. That's it. And recovers enough trinkets and lost relics that they can sell for D6 times $100. So 25 XP and $200. We gotta see what loot we get as well. Whew. I'll be honest, I did not think we were gonna survive that. And probably had we not found that warp generator and used it when we did, we may not have survived that. Alright, the skin crawlers have given us D6 times $25. $100. The Akaname, D6 times $50. $250. And the Parasitic Tentacles have given us, this should come in handy. Draw a gear card or an artifact card if in another world. Alright, let's see what kind of funkiness we get from Belly of the Beast. And we have pulled a Ganyoku mask. Gives us +1 sanity. Whenever we heal sanity, we may heal 1 extra. Well, that will come in very handy. Alright everyone, thank you again for tuning in. It was an interesting adventure, my first foray into the Belly of the Beast. Hopefully our next town episode will be from the full feudal village. I know shipping invoices have started going out for Wave 3. I have not received mine yet, but I'm hoping by the time this video airs that not only will I have received my invoice, but I'll also have received the actual feudal village. Thank you as always for tuning in, and we'll see you on our next adventure.